King's Cross fire disaster.
On the evening of November 18th, 1987, at London's busy King's Cross station, a commuter noticed a burning tissue at the bottom of a long escalator serving the Piccadilly line and reported it to a ticket collector. The collector, Philip Brickell, extinguished the tissue but did not investigate further or report the incident. This was in line with the London Underground's LUL, strict divisions of responsibility, and a culture that did not prioritize fire safety. 15 minutes later, another passenger saw smoke on the escalator. A safety inspector, Christopher Hayes, was alerted, and another passenger hit the emergency stop button. A policeman saw flames under the escalator stairs. Even though the fire was becoming more visible, there was a delay in contacting the London Fire Brigade, as LUL had an unwritten rule to avoid calling them unless absolutely necessary. The policeman's radio did not work underground, so he went outside to call headquarters, which eventually contacted the fire department.
At 7:36 p.m., 22 minutes after the burning tissue was reported, the fire brigade received a call about a small fire at King's Cross. Commuters continued to enter the station, unaware of the danger. The safety inspector went to the escalator's machine room and was overcome by heat. He ran back to the main hall, where hundreds of people were milling about, and told a policeman the fire was out of control. And at 7:42 p.m., the first fireman arrived, noticing dense black smoke along the ceiling. The rubber handrails of the escalator began to burn and the smell spread. Commuters started to realize something was wrong and tried to exit as firefighters arrived. At 7:45 p.m., a train entering the station forced a large gust of air into the area, which fed the fire. The superheated gases in the escalator shaft reached a flashover point and ignited, causing a massive jet of flame to erupt into the ticket hall. This sudden blast of fire and heat caused temperatures in the ticket hall to jump 150 degrees in half a second. A policeman saw a jet of flame that shot up and then collected into a kind of ball. People in the ticket hall were caught in the inferno. A passerby on the street saw someone stagger out of a subway exit with skin melting off. A policeman entering the station was hit by a fireball, which set his hands on fire. Passengers were found face down, indicating they were attempting to escape. Many were overcome by the heat and toxic fumes.
Firefighters, following their protocols, connected hoses to street-level hydrants instead of the station system. Due to a lack of blueprints and coordination, it took hours to extinguish the fire. The fire was finally put out at 1:46 a.m., 6 hours after the burning tissue was first noticed. 31 people died in the disaster, including one firefighter. Many of the victims were burned beyond recognition. The disaster led to a public inquiry that revealed multiple failures by LUL. The inquiry concluded that the fire was started by discarded smoking materials. The trench effect, an unknown phenomenon that caused the fire to spread rapidly, was identified as a key factor. The inquiry also highlighted failures in training, communication, and safety procedures. Ultimately, the fire at King's Cross was not due to any one cause or mistake, but a combination of factors and a collective blindness to the risks of fire. Following the disaster, the managing director of London Underground resigned. The London Underground system was significantly changed, with wooden escalators replaced, smoking banned, and improved safety measures implemented. The King's Cross fire serves as a stark reminder of the importance of safety culture, training, and emergency planning.